We're at Lone Star Coasterthon. Got in extra early today, 8:45. Well, our ERT was Titan, some flat rides, and the antique cars. New Texas Giant was tied up with a extra pay kind of thing, a lift hill walk. So during the hour and 15 minutes that we were riding, we got 13 rides on Titan. Did 6 in a row twice. Then went back around and did a front row ride to end it. The badge, this gets us the Flash Pass use for the weekend. And you don't have to book it on your phone.
This coaster should be also wanted to thank Six Flags Over Texas for allowing us to do this.
Here's a close-up of the new Ace landmark. Yeah, Lone Star Coasterthon, we're gonna get our Kiddie credit, or our junior coaster credit. It's only at this event. This year, not guaranteed for any other year.
Yeah.
So last hour of today and ERT tomorrow morning are our only chances to get this credit.
They must think that we're all insane.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna be my most exciting ride of the day.
It's gonna be the ride that I just don't know what to expect on.
I've ridden a clone of this at 2 other parks, but still, this is really exciting. Yes, mission accomplished. One that I never thought I'd get. Grand Canyon, Wile E Coyote's Grand Canyon Blaster. This is one that you absolutely have to have a kid to ride, except for Lone Star Coasterthon, at least this year. So, my advice, if you need this credit, then come to Lone Star Coasterthon next year and hope for the best. Again, not a guarantee. They might not do it for you next year, but you never know. Well, a very long day, but an amazing day. ERT went great. We had Shockwave, the 2 mine trains, Superman. Didn't do Superman. We got so many rides on everything throughout the day. Whew, this day started at 7:45 a.m. and now it is 10:45 p.m. Yeah, I don't know what to say. We're back here tomorrow. So day 2 of Lone Star Coasterthon. ERT on Mr. Freeze and something else. But I'll be on Mr. Freeze the whole time. It has definitely been an incredible Lone Star Coasterthon. Still got 7 hours left today. But I'm gonna be taking it easy because I have just about worn myself out with the amount of rides that we're able to get with this thing. In the morning ERT yesterday, did 13 laps on Titan. During the evening ERT yesterday, see, what was it? 9 on Shockwave, 2 on Runaway Mine Train, 3 actually, and 1 on the mini mine train. So that's 13 rides during that ERT. And then this morning, let's see, what'd I do? 11 on Mr. Freeze, 2 on Pandemonium, 2 on Batman the Ride. I was definitely feeling it. I think a lot of people were feeling it. Several people, I think, were heading out once the park officially opened at 11. They just came for the ERT and headed on home. I can't blame them. I was actually a little tempted to do it, but instead I kind of been just walking around, taking it easy. It's actually been, yeah, the park's been open for almost 2 hours now. I did Pirates of Speedlunker Cave and did a few laps on Runaway Mountain. And now I'll go get the meal. We get a meal ticket because there is no buffet today. They give us a meal ticket instead. But I'm okay with that because I can now go get my all-time favorite meal at any amusement park, the lemon pepper chicken. But I definitely highly recommend Lone Star Coasterthon. With the Flash Pass, the ERT, you're gonna be able to ride more than you can handle. At least for me, this is more than I could handle. It's not often that I get to that point to where I've been riding too much and have got to slow down. But I got there this weekend on these intense rides. It can mess you up. You might be stronger than me. You might be able to handle just staying on Mr. Freeze for 2 hours. I can do it for several laps, but then I gotta take a long break. Yeah, there it is. There's no doubt what I was using my meal ticket on. So this is the place to get those Ma Hunkle's famous chicken. Looks like we got garlic parmesan, buffalo, barbecue, mango habanero, and lemon pepper. It's right across from Johnny Rockets. That's it from Six Flags Over Texas. Lone Star Coasterthon overall went really well. There wasn't much in the way of special activities for us to do on Sunday this time, but our badges were Flash Passes, which were very much needed today. Although I think most people just went ahead and left early. There's an hour and a half left. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Yeah, sorry I'm having to shout. That thing is really loud. But yeah, this is way different than Lone Star Coasterthon Sunday 2 years ago, where the park was pretty much completely empty. This year's Lone Star Coasterthon Sunday, this is the busiest I've ever seen this park other than on a few Saturdays. It was incredibly slammed today. I'm not sure why, but that made me all the more grateful that we had all those ERTs, because I hardly rode the major coasters during operating hours this weekend. It was mostly the ERTs. Now, New Texas Giant was not a part of any ERT, so I only got 5 rides on it, even with the Flash Pass. The New Texas Giant's kind of turning into that you need Flash Pass just to get 5 rides on a weekend. At least this weekend, it's that way. I've been here at times when it doesn't have much of a line in the regular line. But there are a whole lot of people with exit passes. Pretty much every cycle on every train, there's exit pass people getting on. That's what makes Lone Star Coasterthon so great. You take advantage of those ERT times before park opening on both days and after park closing on Saturday. That is a combined 5.5 hours of ERT. So for that alone, I cannot recommend Lone Star Coasterthon enough. There's plenty of room for more people because we were not filling those trains during those times. There's room to put a lot more people on those trains and still be able to get those re-rides. So New Texas Giant, my ride count for the year is 14. That is less than Titan, Mr. Freeze, Shockwave, Runaway Mountain, Runaway Mine Train. I'm not sure when my next visit to this park will be. It could be after they've opened their new coaster. Probably not though. I'm sure I'll be back before then.